I have today a journal share. This is the newest collection that's going to hit my Etsy shop, and this is some mini Christmas journals, which are actually tree ornaments. So I did a set of 25 of these last year and I sold them on Etsy. I have another video sharing some of the process. You can check that out from last year if you want to learn more about the process of making these. But this year I decided to do 25 again for my shop, and I also did 25 custom. So if you check out the previous video to this one, it's a vlog making these ornaments and making the custom ornaments. So I've made 50, which is a lot. I actually started back in June or July to give myself a big head start, because building all of these individual little covers and then painting them, embossing them, adding images, creating pages, beading them, adding ribbons, adding closures, as you can imagine, takes a long time. So for 50 of these, it took many months to finish, and I'm finally finished. My goal was to have them all finished in November, and I only just got in there, but here we are with the release. So there's 25 here that I want to show you. These are going to be sold in my Etsy shop and on eBay. So I'm going to put 20 of these in my Etsy shop as usual, and then I'm going to put 5 of them up on eBay as auctions. That way, if you can't manage to get one on Etsy and you're looking for another opportunity to buy one or place a bid on one, there will be 5 up on eBay as well. And just like last time with the eBay auction, there will be a starting bid on those, simply because I can't afford to sell them for less than the time that it has taken me to make them. So these journals, I want them to look just like my regular journals. So they have pretty much all the same features. They've got the same style cover, they've got the window, they've got the gold accents. They have the beads on the spine as well, and these ones also have closure, and then they also have some ruffles off the pages. So the pages inside are kept nice and simple because this is obviously a mini book. So the idea is that you can hang these up on your tree every year, and you can add something to it every year if you like. However you want to do it, it's completely up to you. For mine that I hang up on my tree, we are adding a little Polaroid picture every year. So a little Polaroid picture fits on the page really, really nicely, or you could just put a 3x4 photo. You could have your family or your guests write little notes in here. It's completely up to you. There are 40 individual pages or sides of pages, so this counts as one, or there's 20 spreads. And there's also in between the pages a little pocket space, so you can always tuck in extra stuff as well. So there's quite a lot of room considering how small they are, and they're nice and simple and plain so that you have the room to do what you want. I feel like if I added anything else to these, I'd be taking up lots of precious space that this book just doesn't have. So this really gives you the flexibility to do whatever you like with it. And then there's just a couple of ruffles in each book just to add that little bit of texture and that little bit of extra decoration without taking up too much space. So that's what the inside of all of the books look like. So I'm not going to open up the books from now on. I'm just going to show you the outside covers, because otherwise we will be here all day. The closure on these is this twine with a little gold key, and I like to just put this through the first eyelet and then through the second eyelet, and then it wraps around the book, and you can tuck the key inside the twine like so, and then it just keeps the book closed and adds a cute little decoration as well. So if you ever did need to add more room, you could just replace the twine with a piece that's a little bit longer, but it's nice to have it kind of snug because then it keeps the book closed and it keeps everything safe while it hangs up on the tree. So all of the books are unique and different based off the color choices and the decorations. They all have different colored velvet ribbons to hang up on the tree. And yeah, this one's actually one of my favorite. This kind of, it's like a really nice, bright, greeny yellow. I don't know, I'm all about color this year, and I just really like this one. I think if I was to pick one to keep, I would pick this one. I just think it's so cute. I love how all of the colors complement each other, and the snowman is just adorable. There's a little snowman button and then some different beads and charms. So that's that one. Now before I go ahead and show you all the rest of the collection, I should mention there are 10 out of 25 of these that I have done some hand painting on. So these white bows or ribbons here I've painted, and then there's a little bow on the back. Then this one here also has a white bow and then some bows on the spine and on the back. This one I did some red bows, so there's a little bow here and then across the cover like that. And then for some of these I also added some glossy accents over the top of the bows, so this one has a little raised area here on top of the bow. This gold one has these little red hand painted bows around the image and then a nice big red bow on the spine. And then on this one I did some little trees on the front and then a nice big red bow again on the spine. And then the next 5 that I'm going to show you right now that have hand painting on them are the ones that are going to go to eBay. So I ended up deciding to pick 5 out of the 10 with hand painted accents on them to put up on eBay. It was really hard to pick which ones to put because there's not really any rhyme or reason to it. So I just ended up picking 5 of the hand painted ones. So this pink one with the bows will go up on eBay. This silver one with the green bows will go up on eBay, and this one also has some glossy accents over the bow. This green one will go up on eBay. This gold one with the blue bows will go up on eBay. And the last one that's going to go on eBay is this green one with, again, blue bows. So this one has some glossy accents on this bow, so it kind of looks a little bit raised. And then I also painted this little bit of greenery around the outside of the window, and then there's a couple of bows on the back. So now I'm going to give you just a quick close-up of each book, and there are so many sounds going on in the background here. There's people like tearing up a driveway, there are dogs barking, there's jets, so I'm just probably going to put up some music and give you a close-up, and then I will come back and chat to you at the end. So that is the little collection that's going to be available. I will have in the description box the date and time that the ornaments will go for sale in my Etsy store, and then I'll have a link as well to each of the eBay listings. So I will list all of these at the same time. But the 5 eBay listings, which will be the auctions, will be open for 3 days. So even though they'll all be published at the same time, the eBay ones will be open for bidding for the 3 days. So the 20 that go to Etsy will all be at their set price with shipping costs, and then the eBay ones will be at a set price a little bit lower probably than what I would sell them for, and then those eBay ones will have the shipping included. I just like to do it that way. That way, if you are bidding on them for more than what I have listed them for, you get free shipping included. So I just think it works out better that way. So everything will be linked down below. The date and time will be down below in the description box. I really hope you enjoyed seeing these ornaments, and as I mentioned before, if you'd like to see some of the process of making them, I have my previous vlog, which is the previous video to this one, and then I also have last year's video which is sharing the same sort of process. I will also pop a countdown in my Instagram story for the Etsy sale, so if you are unsure about time zones, just check out my Instagram story and there'll be a countdown to how many hours are left until they go up for sale. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below, and I would absolutely love to hear what your favorite ornament is from this set of ornaments that you see here. I can't really quite fit all of them in the frame, but which was your favorite that you saw in this video? I usually get lots of people enjoying the pinks, which is why I did so many pinky toned ornaments compared to the rest of the colors. But I really love how each of them turned out, and I hope that you do too. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I will see you again very soon.